Every real story that you hear and watch on my channel actually happened, and with their permission, I am sharing it with you. I, storyteller, Joseph Carver, am sharing one of these real stories in this narrative. These events were truly experienced by them, and now they have trusted me to tell their story to you. Although it is I, storyteller Joseph Carver, speaking here, you will hear this story exactly as it was told to me by a real person, the very hero of this story. Listen carefully. I loved him back in college. We started dating and dreaming out loud. Our love was long and beautiful. We had 2 boys, and our home was filled with laughter. Life felt like a fairy tale, and I believed in it with all my heart. My husband was attentive and seemed like my anchor. I thought it would always be this way, and I made plans for our whole life. One day, I came home early to prepare a candlelit dinner. I was home alone, and some moans could be heard in the house. I opened the bedroom door and saw what I could never imagine. Women's clothes and shoes I recognized were scattered on the floor. Under the blanket, my mother peeked out, and I froze in horror. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. She coldly said, "Sweetheart, you're in the way, close the door." My legs buckled, and my voice was frozen with shock. Every thought in my mind screamed that this was wrong. It was a betrayal deeper than any affair. I felt deceit at the very core of my world. But somewhere inside me, faith lived, keeping me from completely breaking. Faith taught me to keep my dignity, and not drown in hatred. I quietly and firmly packed my things without making a scene. I went to my grandfather's house, where my children were spending their time. There were nights with warm porridge and the first steps toward a new life. I cried, prayed, and learned to breathe again. Each day was a battle between grief and hope. The same love remained in my heart, but it changed, it became wiser and more cautious. I realized that true strength is not in revenge but in moving forward. Faith accompanied me all my life and gave me the strength to rebuild. I believe there is love that lasts to the very end, but I also believe in truth and in myself. I took my life into my own hands and moved forward with my children and my faith. Storyteller, Joseph Carver. Please subscribe and don't miss new real stories. Before we end, let me share with you a few thoughts. May this story remind you that after any hardship, light always comes. Sometimes in life, we realize that everything that has happened is part of our journey. Even the hardest trials teach us to appreciate the moments that truly matter. Each day brings new steps, new decisions, and new strength. Even when the heart aches, we gradually learn to breathe freely and move forward. The pain remains, but it no longer controls us. We grow and become stronger, and the faith within us helps us face what once seemed impossible. Every choice, every mistake, every loss is a lesson that makes us wiser. Within us remains the strength to move forward, to love, to hope, and to believe in the best. Thank you for listening until the very end. May this story remind you that after any hardship, light always comes. Please subscribe and don't miss new real stories. With warm regards, Storyteller, Joseph Carver.